Hello Year 8, welcome to your next flipped learning experience. And today we're going to look at what we can actually learn from religion. Now last week we looked at why we do religious studies and why it's important for religion to be looked at in class and to actually be understood and why it affects people's lives. And today we're going to look at again three questions or three answers to the question, what can we learn from religion? And the first thing is that religion aims to search for a deeper meaning to big questions. Now you've looked at questions since you've been in Droitwich Spa High School in your religious studies lessons, and ultimately that's really what it is that we're looking at. Can we answer some big questions to life, the meaning and everything? For example, religion aims to answer the question, is there a meaning to life? Is it that some religions believe in a God? Most religious people actually believe that there is a God. And does God provide us with that meaning of life for a heaven and a hell and where we go when we die? Or, as another religion actually seems to suggest, is that we look at whether we can actually meditate on suffering and whether suffering can provide us with a deeper meaning of life, and coming to terms with suffering is the most important thing. Which leads us to the second question, I suppose, is there a God? Religion tries to answer whether that is actually true or not. Does there this extra omnipotent omniscient being that you're going to learn the meaning of those words? They're very confusing and very big. But is there a God that looks after us? And indeed, did God create the world? Or how did the world come about? How did we get here? All these kind of big questions that religion tries to answer. And another link to another question is, how do we know what's right and wrong? Religion aims to answer that question by providing us with a list of what are called morals, how we know what's right and wrong. That's the first thing we can actually learn from religion, this idea of big questions that we're going to look at this year. The second one is this, that we can learn from religion that human beings like to do things in certain ways. I'm sure you're all looking forward to Christmas. I know my son was making his Christmas list recently. And Christmas is a Christian ceremony, and it's something that that society has taken on, and everybody seems to do it in this country. We follow the Christian calendar there. Even non-Christians celebrate Christmas. And even our year is based around doing things in a certain way. And often that's to do with religion. And finally, the third and final question, what can we learn from religion? Or the third and final answer, is how we treat other people. And we're going to look at this in much more detail as the year goes on. And I want you to really make sure you try and learn this word morality. What our morals are doing right from wrong. How we understand what right from wrong is. And here you'll see a picture of what's called the Golden Rule. And the Golden Rule, people think that it's the same in every religion. And we're going to use this a lot this year, this idea of what a Golden Rule is. Now, the Golden Rule basically is the rule that all religions share. And it's treat others how you would like to be treated. Which also isn't just a rule for religion, it's a good rule for people around school and people in life. If you don't want to be treated in a particular way, don't treat others in that way. Pretty simple. So don't forget, your morals are what's right and wrong. And this often causes problems as different people decide what's right and wrong, and different religions understand what's right and wrong based on what it is that their holy books say or their teachers say. And that's what actually causes problems. Different people's morals of right and wrong and their understanding of right and wrong are different, and we're going to look at that a lot this year. So we learn a lot from religion. The big questions, how we maybe do different things at different times of the year, and maybe most importantly, how do we know what's right and wrong, and can we question what other people say?